Hello, this is Salty323 and I am back with some online multiplayer battles. This is a CWB battle. I believe it was 20,000 denarii as per usual. It's a 2v2. I'm also back from holiday, which means I've got good internet. Hooray! My army consists of 4 archer auxilia, 1 Roman cavalry, which I use as a screen to protect my archers, and 4 Praetorian cavalry, and 6, maybe 7, no, 8 urban cohorts. My ally has cataphracts and more cataphracts and some more cataphracts. I believe he was new to the whole idea of CWB. Let's just say he was frowned upon by the opposition, who are Scipii and Macedon. My general idea was to stay on this hill, because then I can use my archers to a greater advantage than anywhere else. No, I have 2 auxiliary units and 6 urbans, which I use the auxiliary units as a screen for my urbans. Let's just triple speed it for a bit. Yeah. So this battle was actually quite recent, probably about a week and a bit ago, or something like that. So not really very recent, but kind of recent. So I'll just say the upcoming videos which will happen. Let's just pause it for a sec. Is that I've got more online battles coming, which will be stuff against the Heaven Clan and some normal other 31k or CWB battles, and also a German campaign, whatever, and which will start after my junior campaign has finished, which it isn't actually too long until it has. So basically this is what happened. Finn 918 charged in his cavalry into the lines of the Scipii, who is Hyperion of the War Clan. So let's just play it. As you can see, a lot of his Finn's cavalry was being routed, which actually surprised me about that it was routing so easily. And I even asked Hyperion if he was using the ult attack. Apparently it wasn't, he was just charging. And that's basically all of the Seleucids' army out of the way. As you can see, I was too far to help him, and I kind of didn't want to help him, being as he had an army which went against the rules of CWB. The other one is Cam Jong the Illest, maybe? I don't know. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, and I forgot to turn myself offline. Hooray! As you can tell, I've been playing the music on a higher note. Well, higher level. Let's just actually pause it here to actually count what the enemy have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Praetorian Cavalry, and 3 Urbans, possibly more, which he's got in the background maybe. Yeah, he has 1 more, which is a Urban cohort as well. Let's have a look at the Macedon player. This is army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 companion cavalry, which I think goes 1 over, but oh well. And from the looks of it, 6 Royal Pikemen. So at this rate, I was heavily outnumbered. This is actually a fairly laxed game.
Your allies are no friends of Rome.
After
they are running from the field like cowards and turncoats.
Gave up and lost, and probably raged as well. As you can see, they have the hill advantage. I could see they had the hill advantage. That's why I kind of moved into the forest as a kind of protection, especially from the Cretan archers. Although they still have the hill advantage, which was a bit unfortunate. As you can see, I believe I'm still firing at them. No, I'm not. They're firing at me. At this point, I'm firing all of my archers at one particular unit, hoping it would rout, and then I send my cavalry in. But I didn't want it to get too bunkered down, especially with all that cavalry there. What I was hoping for is that some of the companion cavalry just followed me into the forest so I could kill them easily. At this point as well, I was telling my archers to hit the Royal Pikemen. But the problem is they've got quite a big shield, so it wasn't really doing much. But I'm sure I told it to aim here, but oh well. I still had to deal with the Cretan archers as well. But as you can see, slowly but surely, death is coming. The only thing which I could say is they can't see my position apart from my general. But the trees will stop a good cavalry charge from me, and I formed my cavalry a bit too close to my lines for it to be any good, really. And his Cretan archers were being upgraded as well. As you can see, they were fairly coordinated as well with each other. They were, I believe they were wanting me to attack them, but I knew if I did that I would lose, so I didn't. At this point, I believe I started to aim at the cavalry, or I started to aim at the other Cretan archers. However, what I didn't realise is that they're out of ammo. This is where he charges them in, I believe just to find my position. 2 of my archers were already out of ammo, so I send them charging in. And this is where they're moving their cavalry and forces around, because I suppose they realised that I was out of ammo. And the only thing which I could really get from this was having ammo, so I could take down their cavalry and their soldiers slowly but surely. And I have now spotted a problem with my setup. The problem is because it's in a nice bunch, so it can be easily surrounded. But I don't think if I did do a full line, it would have done much at this point, really. Although, with my army, it does actually use up all of the money, which is one good thing. I was telling these two units to continue firing at the enemy as well, but slowly but surely they were just forcing me back, forcing the archers back. I moved the Roman cavalry a bit too far to the back, which was a bit unfortunate. And as you can see, they're right next to me. The only good thing is that I could do peeler throws, but when you're in a forest and it's against Royal Pikemen, it won't really do much. And as you can see, he was getting his cavalry to flank, which was annoying. Although my cavalry was actually still hidden, he was just moving his cavalry in his pikemen in a vague direction, hoping that they would be there, I believe. Anyway, if not, he's a very good guesser. As you can see, I was moving some archers to move here, and this is where he charges into my line, and this is where I pounce on his cavalry, and I send one of my archers to deal with them. As you can see, one unit of Praetorian cavalry has routed, then another two. So as you can see, I won that cavalry battle there. However, that has opened up my positions of where my cavalry is, and slowly but surely my urban cohorts and auxilia are routing. And this is where Cam Jong, or the leader of the Macedon, flanks around my urbans right into this line, and also takes down as many of my archers as possible. As you can see, I am surrounded. However, I did take a few of the cavalry down with me. This is where I just charged in some of my cavalry just to hope it did something. It didn't really. Although my men are still standing strong. But now they're not. They were fighting to the death, and this is where I lose, basically.
Has thrown away his life, and now he feeds the carrion birds. His men may soon be bird food
so
too.
Every one of my units, bar one maybe, which is hidden somewhere, is routing.
A defeat! So many good Romans have died for no purpose. But from this, victory will spring afresh.
Yep, so that was basically it. Ooh, I think I had the music a bit too loud, but oh well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, blah de blah de blah. I say blah de blah de blah because you've heard it a million times and I can't be bothered to say it a million more. So, there you go. This is the stats. I actually deployed quite a lot of troops. In fact, the most troops. However, because I didn't actually have an ally with me for the majority of the battle, I lost anyway, because he only killed 86 men, which didn't even damage them at all. Although it seems we did a lot of damage to Hyperion, which was quite interesting. These are the stats. Yeah, not that good at all. So there you go. This has been Salty323, and I hope you have enjoyed. See you next time.